how the Depiction comes about is, I think we're done playing covers, and I feel that the next step for the band will be writing originals.
So what I thought is actually, we've come together as a band for many years. So we should really start writing our own material, start expressing ourselves through our kinds of music, our genre of music. So that one fine day we just, come on, let's improvise. Yeah, and that's how it actually comes about.
Firstly, we've been jamming for quite some time right now. We've been a band for I think 5 odd years, and we've been always been wanting to write songs, record our originals.
I think we all have gotten to a point that we are all really sick and tired of doing covers, playing songs that doesn't really belong to us. So having an original is really a one step forward for any band that is be it starting out or they've been playing in a band for several years.
Every one of us listens to different kind of genre of music. So in terms of the experimental part, is we try to gather every genres together and start to create our own originals. So we start to stop to do covers.
Creating this EP was kind of like some sort of a achievement that we want to achieve.
And slowly we just get together and started to sit down and write and discuss, and eventually we stop covers and slowly evolves to recording the EP. Depiction has many different meanings.
So for in this case, what it actually means for us is that is to express something in a form of art. Our art in this case is our music, and the things that we're trying to express are
what we're writing about, and what we are actually trying to portray is daily struggles of human lives.
everyday lives people that are going through, or what people seeing other people are going through. Things like people who are suffering from hunger due to war, or self-enraged split personality from very typical stuff that we see every day. So the band felt that the word depiction is really a strong and definite, I don't know whether definite is the word, for the name of this EP.
If it's good, we're done.
How the songwriting process is being done is we will meet up mostly every single week, and all of us will input out our own originals, whatever we've written over the past week, and sometimes Vincent and Jay will come up with the structure of a song.
Most of our songs are written by Vincent, Jay, and also Vivienne, so they are the ones that actually bring most of the arrangement of the song, the melody, song. So for my part, it's more on the lyrics writing.
Our songwriting process is being done usually by a garage band, and our band will try to meet up once per week, and it's usually on Fridays.
The first process is done on GarageBand. We'll be writing the skeleton out, the structure of the song is all written on GarageBand, and ideas will be bounced back and forth.
Vincent is the most productive member of our group, so that he's always having new songs. Like there's one period there's always new songs coming out every week. So yeah, he's like he's our factory of our songs.
I work with Vincent closely in writing the tracks. Both of us, we write the bulk of the EP, and it's really fun. He's a very dedicated guitarist.
He actually brought a lot of different kind of influences and aspects to the band in terms of songwriting process and recording. Yeah. So he's our band's leader, so we can see why.
So if he wants something done, he'll get it done and done right. You know, I think he pushes the limit of the band. He pushes the band really very hard in technical wise, trying to change styles, don't want to sound like, you know, the usual rock. You know, he's just reshaping everything. His workflow is really very fast. If he sets his mind to one thing, he'll just get it done the next day and 2 days later, and he'll pass projects around. And he lets everyone write their parts. If he thinks that someone can do it better, he'll pass it to example like me to like write the riff. I think I can do it better.
So we try to come up with something, bits and pieces of a part of a song. Then we'll try together and see how much we can jumble up together to become a song. And from there onward, we'll just start to discuss how are we going to improvise and make it better.
And each song will be handed to individual musicians. From there, we will put our own, our own feelings, our own patterns, and our own rhythms, and to see, what fits the song and what doesn't fit the song.
If the riffs and stuff doesn't match, there will probably will try to scrape the part off and recreate another part in order to make it sound better. So when it comes to writing the originals, we are pretty much experimental. We try to gather all the genres together and form our own original.
Fast game lah.
Fast game.
I think Vivienne's verdict is really special because they are just a straight out no frills, no spills hard rock band. It's modern, it's hard, it's heavy, and it's simple yet original and creative.
Casper is a very meticulous guy, a very detailed person. So I believe that he's always putting his best interest for the band, trying to make every track sound the best, sound good. So as a producer, I think he's a pretty much a quality producer.
I think in production wise, he'll just like tell us different ideas, or okay, you have to put in like feelers at this part. When we are playing our instruments, you have to fill in different riffs.
Well, Casper is a wonderful producer. He is like literally the most talented and the most full of idea producers that I've ever met so far. Not just, he will always be suggesting lots of parts that we should be changing to make it sound better. Not just drums, but guitars parts as well.
He's got really very innovative ideas, pushing the limits to the band and making the band sound really very full, filling in the layers to the track. And he's really very patient in teaching like the band's technique-wise and everything.
I would say he's a very patient guy because during pre-production, when we were going through the songs, I was constantly forgetting my parts, constantly not keeping in time.
I felt that Casper is a patient producer, so when it comes to playing techniques and tightness of the song, he can relate to that because he's a bass player as well.
The best part was just getting on this musical journey with them, and producing them, starting all the way from pre-production and just getting to know them as musicians, getting to know the music and getting to know them as people. Basically, it was such a great experience. In the past few periods or years, I've been producing a couple of fusion artists, musicians who tend to have crossover genres. And I think, Vivienne's Verdict is one of those bands that really just sticks to their guns and they stick to what they do best, which is just simple, hard-hitting, hard rock. That's all.